Hey everybody, it's Sugi with another cosplay makeup tutorial. This one is J-Rock inspired, as you can tell, originating from my October Shocks issue, which I originally purchased for my Gazetto and my Rookie. So lovely. Yeah. Oh yeah, the tutorial. Anyway, distracted. I was inspired really by the Plastic Tree photo shoot, and specifically their frontman Ryu. His makeup look was really striking, and he's really striking. So I figured that's what I'm going to do next. So I hope you enjoy it, and here we go. I already put primer on my face and eye primer, and also you want to make sure, because the eyeshadow goes down pretty low here, you want to extend your eye primer down, you know, so the shadow will stay in place. And also I put some concealer on my eyebrows because, you know, that's sort of visual kei. They want to pluck their eyebrows out, but I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to concealer. We'll start with the eye, and as you can see, it's basically a brown shadow. Actually, in the music video, he does a darker version. It's similar, but it's black, and then he has a little gem, you know, right under the center of his eye there. So, so the first step is to do a brightener pencil on the inner lower rim of your eye, and for that I'm using a Clio Gel Espresso in a beige shine color. You could use white or beige, whatever you prefer. I think in the photograph it looked more beige to me, so just gonna do my, and when you do this you want to take it all the way into the tear duct. Just be careful. I know some people are maybe too sensitive to do that. Okay, so that's that. And the next step is you want to take black liner all the way around your eye. So you can see on this side, top to bottom, around the tear duct, around the outer corner, the whole wad. So to do that outer line, I'm going to use my Trust Milani marker pen, because as I've used before, because it's super thin and very easy to use. So okay, so that's the outer black liner, and just to sort of, you know, thoroughly blacken the upper lash line, I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay 24/7 in 0, because I find that on the waterline this lasts a lot longer for me, so I'm gonna go back in with that one. And also just blacking out any skin or spots between my lashes that I missed. Okay, so that's really well blackened. And you just want to make sure not to blink immediately after you put the black on the upper waterline, because it'll go straight onto your light beige there. But you can always go back in and clean it up if you need to. That happens. Alright, now for the shadow, I chose this matte shadow. It's just a sort of medium dark brown. It's NYX, and it's actually literally called dark brown, so there's no mystery there. And I'm just going to go in with a pretty fat, fluffy brush, because the base, we're going to do the whole lid and everything. So just tap it off a little bit. And you're basically going to do the windshield wiper motion, because you want to get your whole lid and then into the crease. And then you'll see there's a little, sort of an arc, a little line that follows the shape of your eye that goes above the crease. But that we'll do with a smaller brush. So you can see it's sort of a warm reddish chestnut brown. which matches the photographs. And now I'm just angling a little bit up above the crease to kind of fill that in. And it's okay, you want to smoke it a little bit out on the ends too. So it's not super precise. Do the line that's a little bit up to the brow bone. I'm going to use a smaller angled brush just to kind of get that shape correct. And you want to kind of try to do it with your eye open so you can see where that line is going to fall. And kind of trace it in. And you want it to be even, so you want, you know, the same amount of shadow when your eye's open. You want the same amount of shadow, the width to be the same across the shape of your eye. So, you know, like I said, just keep looking in the mirror and keep your eye open. For some depths, I'm actually gonna go with a slightly darker, this is almost like a black brown matte color also. NYX, this is out of a Rio palette. Escape with Rico is the name of that one. But it's the darkest shade in that, which is sort of a black brown. And again, I'm gonna use the liner brush because this is really black and I don't wanna let it fall out. And I'm just gonna do the lid with this and then a little bit into the crease. Again, this is just giving depth. And also it kind of gives you a transition from the black liner to the chestnut brown on the brow. Also, using the same liner brush, we're gonna start the under eye shadow. And as you can see on the other eye, it starts very close to the corner and then kind of swoops down. And the guideline there is the false eyelashes. So you want it to kind of swing down to where those lashes are ending or touching your face. You can see that. So I'm gonna take this, again, we're doing the darker of the two browns. And because again, transitioning from black to chestnut, so this is the transition color. So start right against the liner in the corner, right along your the black. Fill that in. And I'm gonna switch over to the medium brown. I'm just building it a little bit at a time. And you can kind of compare with the other one, guess about where it's gonna lay. So that looks about right. I'm probably gonna clean up the inner corner just so it's closer up to the eye line. And I'll clean up the inner upper corner a little bit too, just so it's not so raccoony. So I clean it up a little bit, and now I'm just gonna soften the edge with this little blender. Blendy man. And you're blending kind of sweep inward, just so you don't end up with a huge sploob of brown all over. So now we're gonna do the three little lash pieces on the bottom. So to do that, I actually got Ardell, I don't know if I can pick that up. Ardell, these are 402 lashes, and they're kind of clumpy already. So I just bought the lashes and then I used tiny scissors and I cut the little clumps off one at a time, because I don't think I've ever seen individual clumped lashes like they show. So I have a feeling that's what they did to do this anyway. All right, so I'm just taking the little piece, if you could see that, and I'm gonna apply glue to the inside edge with my little glue brush. Wait for it to get tacky. And and apply. And remember, this is a lower lash, so see how they're curved down and into my face. So it's opposite of if you're putting it on an upper lash. Just keep that in mind. So the first one's gonna go pretty much on this outer corner here. Once it's tacky, just place it, kind of push it in a little bit. I tend to use my fingers instead of tweezers, but whatever works for you. So that's the first one. Okay, so I have all three of them applied, and they're spaced out, so they're not, the ends are not directly against each other, end to end. There's a little bit of space between the three of them, kind of clockwork orangey looking, at least if anyone remembers that movie from the 70s. Okay, so those are the eyes, done and done. For the lips, I'm gonna do a little artistic drawing, because he has a huge lower lip and a really big Cupid's bow. So I'm gonna basically fake that out. I already put concealer over, or foundation, I pulled it over my lips, and to sort of make my bottom lip even poutier, sort of the way his is in the photos, I'm going to use this concealer pencil. It's a Wonder pencil from NYX, and it's fair for me. So you want to get one that matches your skin tone. And you're basically going to color in the bottom corners. What we're doing is just making your lower lip look shorter and fatter. So it's sort of pouty, super pouty. You can see it already looks like I have a shorter lower lip. And now we're going to really complete the fake out. I'm going to draw a fake lip line below my real one and then fill that in. And this is just a Maybelline rose colored pencil. It's really close to my normal lip color. So that's what I'm gonna do. So you can see what I did. I colored in my fake little fat pouty lower lip. So it's a pretty good fake out. So for my upper lip, I'm just gonna do my normal line. I'm not gonna do anything fake out like I did on my bottom lips. So that's my lip liner, it's all filled in. And then so it doesn't dry out, I'm just gonna use a tinted lip balm. This is, you know, again, it's very close to my regular lip color. It's a rose. And we're gonna just fill in everything we just did with the liner. So that's the color, and then just gonna put a little clear gloss on. Any clear gloss is fine. In the pictures, the highlight is really on the upper line of his Cupid bow, and then of course his huge bottom pouty lips. So that's what I'm gonna do here, is just concentrate it at the top edge and then the center. Now we have super pouty lip, super pouty. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you try it out either for Halloween or going out or just hanging around the house, and you could surprise the mailman. Why not? Always have fun, and I'll see you next time.